Streaming live. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I am the voice of God. Still James here, coming to you from way out in the atmosphere right now. So
y'all just heard a voice. It's not in my head. And it's not God, I don't think. That's James. James coming to us via Google Hangouts. Couldn't be in the studio today, but we still got him on. And we're gonna react to the Venom honest trailers. I'm sorry, the honest trailer of Venom just came out yesterday. Seen the movie. Venom was better than I expected. Not the best movie, but I had a lot of fun with it. So we already know how honest trailers do, man. It's a pretty funny take on your favorite movie or whatever. You like honest trailers, right?
yeah, man, like because their whole deal, like they'll make it funny, but like almost uncomfortably real at the same time.
I know. That hence the name honest trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of my favorites was the RoboCop. Like I think that was the first one I saw. No, I seen one before that, but I saw the RoboCop to the original RoboCop honest trailer. Man, I laughed so hard on that. I was like, okay, I gotta see more of these. And this gets to the point where you start looking for your favorite movie. Oh, I gotta see the honest trailer for that.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it get to a point where you see one of the movies, like one of the worst movies, and you be like, okay, I gotta see the honest trailer for that. And you be like, okay, what they gotta say about this movie? Because I know, you know what I'm saying. So everybody was looking for the honest trailer for. Everybody was looking for the honest trailer for BVS when that first came out. Like people couldn't wait for the people couldn't wait for the BVS honest trailer. Huh?
Like I remember that. It was like just always like in the same breath that folks was telling me about how they saw the trailer. Hey, when you think honest trailer's gonna get to it?
Right, because everybody was like, well, the theatrical cut of BVS was so chopped up and so badly edited that everybody was like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? And then it was like, well, honest trailer gonna tear this apart.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah. So that's what they do. Is like sometimes honest trailer just make something good, funny, and sometimes they just make something bad. They just rip it apart or whatever. So we're gonna watch this Venom and let's see what they do with it. Hopefully they do it some justice. If you've seen Venom, and if you like it, don't like it, let's see what honest trailer had to say about it. So without further ado, honest trailers, Venom honest trailer. Can you see it all right?
Yep.
Okay.
From the studio that Marvel lets play with their toys comes the Spider-Man villain everyone wanted to see on screen until they did.
Hey, Parker.
Oh, yeah! But this time, they can't even afford to put Spider-Man in it. Venom. Get ready for a gnarly, sick, tight movie you'll love, as long as you're the kind of person who says gnarly, sick, and tight, as the genre runs out of Silver Age heroes to adapt, and enters the extreme 90s era of leather jackets and attitude, for a film that would have been so much better if it were rated R. But it made almost $1 billion, so what do we know? Witness Tom Hardy doing just the most with the role of Eddie Brock as he plays the investigative reporter like a crackhead squirrel.
Oh no, baby.
You'll be captivated by his New York accent.
I have spent a significant amount of time with one of these creatures up my ass.
His ever-changing man bracelets. And so many weird little noises, you'll wonder if they've been covering his mouth for a reason. Watch everything change when he's infected by an evil splooge from outer space who goes by Venom, a member of a parasitic race that's gonna conquer Earth unless humanity can somehow get its hands on a halfway decent sound system. Together, they'll chomp their way through good and bad guys alike, prompting audiences everywhere to wonder, does Eddie Brock know what human flesh tastes like? Is he technically a cannibal? When Venom bites off a head, does Eddie have to crap out the skull later? Were these all of Dom's favorite parts that got cut out? Enjoy a film of charm and action, then stop enjoying it while they bore you to death with Science Talk.
We're collecting this data as quickly as possible.
One of the organisms got out of containment.
Lots and lots of Science Talk.
You discovered a gene therapy that literally doubles the life expectancy of pancreas.
Why are these hosts showing this hyperacute injection?
Metabolic abnormalities that are making it hard for your body to maintain homeostasis.
You see this? He's achieved symbiosis.
Systems, renal, endocrine, they're
We're
behaving
loading the probe and running diagnostics. Even fully automated, you can't pilot that craft all alone.
Directing the boredom is the not-so-secretly evil Carlton Drake, a man who wants to destroy humanity in order to save it.
We've brought the planet to the brink of extinction.
A plan shared by this film's villain, Infinity Wars, Mission Impossible Fallouts, and The Predators. And that's just in 2018. Thrill as Drake assumes his final form, Raisin Venom. Then try to cheer on the hero as the action concludes with two syrupy blotches wrestling each other like a Winamp visualizer with teeth.
It really whips the llama's ass.
But Venom's not just an action movie, it's also a love story, as Eddie is torn between his love of Michelle Williams' terrible wig
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
and the special guy inside of him who's ready to make the leap from I to we.
We are Venom.
And no, it's not weird that I shipped Simbrock. The movie made $250 million in China, and this is how they advertised it. Look, this is how it changed. This is all I got left. Let me have this one. Ooh, epic voicey likey. So enjoy a comic book film that isn't bogged down by 20 other episodes like the MCU or the grandiose pretensions of the DC Universe.
This is amazing.
Because sometimes it's fun to watch a movie that's just a movie. Even though it did so well, Sony will probably use it to kickstart an entire cinematic universe.
I was about to say
Hard
that.
pass, Sony. Hard pass. Unless you get Flubber. Starring Sad Max, Inky and the Veins, Dan from V and Dan from Venom, Man-Taster by the Sea, Felon Musk, Everyone Gives, The Rialto Theater, The Rialto Theater, and that's Rialto Theater as well.
Wow.
The Rialto Theater, again.
And that was like
The
one
theater's
chase
at
scene.
Alice
I
in
didn't pay
Rialto.
attention to that.
And
I'm the leprechaun, huh?
Close Encounters of the Turd Kind.
Of the turd.
Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
If your turds are thin or light enough to roll in the wind, please call your gastroenterologist. Slow motion like baby lotion. I like to have my elbows tickled. Firefly is the opposite of waterfall. Justice for Blockbuster. Knock knock, let the devil in.
Okay. So that was Venom, Honest Trailers. It was okay. You know what? That's a good sign for the movie, though. When the Honest Trailer is not all that. That means the movie actually was decent because they couldn't find nothing to keep on, you know what I'm saying, to go in on.
Yeah.
But that one part was interesting where they showed that he passed by the same place 4 or 5 times. That was in one scene. So
that was all one scene?
Yeah, it was like, I think that was all one scene. So like that motorcycle scene. So I guess they was going around in circles or whatever, but I didn't pay attention to to the same landmark 4 times. So yeah, we got you. We caught you. I'm sorry, they caught you. But as somebody that hasn't seen the movie, what you think? How you think it's gonna be just by looking at that?
Crazy.
Hey, but look, I'm telling you, when I seen it, Tom Hardy either was on drugs or he studied somebody on drugs, because he looked like he was a squirrely crack addict that always needed to hit. Look,
you know what?
Through the whole movie,
Maybe
was
that
like
was the problem. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe that was the problem. He wasn't on enough drugs.
No, dude, no. That dude.
He was in withdrawal.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's what it seemed like. Maybe that's what he was going for or whatever. He was like that before he got the symbiote though. And it was funny how he was with this girl. She looked like a high scale lawyer or something. I think that's what she was. And he was like a skeezy crack addict. It didn't go together. You know what I'm saying? And dude, he always looked wet. Like I'm talking about like he looked like he was always like sweating, you know, like somebody just got sweat like on this part of their shirt. Like they just look like they you know what I'm saying? They just look like when you see them, like say if you ain't you seen somebody that you see somebody at work for the first time that day, and then you kind of give them a double take, like, damn, what the fuck's wrong? What happened? What's up with you, man? You all sweaty and shit. You good? You know? No, I'm good. Yeah. You know? He's scratching and shit. He's scratching and sweating and shit. Like, dude, this dude is a fucking crack addict or something. So yeah, that part was just so weird how he played Eddie Brock to me throughout that whole movie. But it was, you know, it was cool. It was let me see. It was like I said, it was a fun movie. And actually Tom Hardy did a good job of Tom Hardy did a good job of playing it was just like doing humor, you know what I'm saying, before the symbiote took over him. He actually did good on the humor side, because this was one scene where when he didn't know what was going on or whatever, he kind of like went into this restaurant. He like ran into like Red Lobster or something, and he's like, you know, trying to talk, and he's like, man, I'm just hot. So he got in the lobster tank with the lobsters, and he's like, and then he took the lobster and just started eating that motherfucker while it was, you know, just bit the head off that motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
I know. I mean, it was crazy, man. They was like, you know,
that's a crackhead story too. That is a 100% crackhead story. He was like a
damn crackhead throughout the whole movie, man. So somebody did. Oh, shit, God damn it. So all right, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna talk about the Vader fan film, Shards of the Past, and this thing been getting some buzz. Let me change that title up there. This thing been getting some buzz, where people were saying like, whoa, this like, you know, I mean, you could tell it's a fan film because, you know, the budget wasn't there, but let me see, but it was still like a well written. You know, it's like one of them things you can tell they ain't got a lot of money behind it, but you can tell it was a lot of something put into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's been getting a lot of buzz, and we watched it. I was gonna do a reaction, but I didn't have time. I was out of town most of this week, so I didn't get a chance to do no for real like little reaction for it. But we watched it. Oh shit, it's Capital. But I saw today like a fan did like a how it should have ended on that. And I want to do a little reaction for that before we do the whole. We was gonna do kind of like a review. We're gonna do a little discussion on that. But before that, I want to show you this how it should have ended for the Vader fan film, and it's only like about 4 minutes. So let me get to it. Let me check this out.
With Wix, you can create a professional website that looks stunning. Just go to Wix.com. The best part is you can update it and keep it fresh whenever you want.
Sorry about that. Hold on. So, all right. Let me pull this. All right, so let me watch this, how it should have ended. Yeah, how it should have ended Vader Shards of the Past. And then we have a whole discussion on the whole video. But first, watch this.
How can you do this? It's unfair.
And that was Star Wars Theory who did this.
Guys, I have something real special for you today, and as I'm trying not to laugh while making this video right now, I just want to give a big shout out to the man who made this, Nicholas Damiani. I'm going to link his links down below. You guys can check his channel out. He's got some great stuff. He made this for fun, and I asked if I could upload it, and he gave me permission. So enjoy it. It is pretty awesome, and of course, I'm going to be doing some of the voices because you don't have access.
So you're doing the intro first.
That said, Jesse Gomez, the voice of Vader in the fan film, is going to be doing the lines here for you today. So enjoy, and I will see you all in the next episode.
Oh, wait. I don't have any free hands.
Guess who's getting a promotion, boys? Show off.
You must embrace the full power of the dark side. Take your weapon and strike me down.
No.
Use.
Okay.
I was barking.
It's just a prank, bro.
Lord Vader, we've got him cornered, but our men are no match for his amethyst blade.
Amethyst blade? Hold that thought.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Oh! So
it's
that was
Mace
the clue.
Windu.
That was Mace Windu.
Send in the 501st. I don't like you, by the way.
Oh, so that's what that was in that that little hole or whatever.
But I thought it was glowing blue.
It was who?
Impossible.
I thought that
you should be dead.
The light
No Jedi has ever died from losing their hand, getting electrocuted, or falling off a building. So, I guess I'm still pretty much alive.
Not for long.
I definitely would have watched that version. So.
I know. Vader against Mace Windu? Okay, shit. Now we talking.
Like if nothing else, we can finally settle some debates.
Right. I'm looking like I was wondering, like, you know, I was when I was talking to about somebody else, they was like Vader got to this they was like, dude was in this hole, I guess it was a Jedi or whatever. You know, I gotta look again. Was it a purple light coming out of there? Because I didn't pay attention to that. And they was like, oh man, he's taking all our men out. And Vader's like, yeah, I'll deal with him or whatever. And then that was the end of it. And I was thinking like, I was wondering who that was or whatever. I never thought about Mace though. That's actually kind of dope if they go there.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch too.
Right. So the actual fan film, let's talk about that. That was the How It Should Have Ended, which was not made by who makes that? What, is that Screen Junkie? That ain't Screen Junkie. Who makes How It Should Have Ended? Is it just he, she? Is that the name of their YouTube thing?
Yeah, I think that's just the name of their channel, yeah.
Okay, so it's not official How It Should Have Ended. As you can see, the animation wasn't as good as their animation. It was just like somebody, like a fan, it's like a fan How It Should Have Ended, which it still was kind of cool. It wasn't long, so that was good, and it just basically kind of filled in a few questions that we had, because they had, I don't know if they mentioned that, oh, he has this type of blade, and then they show when he looked it up, it was Mace Windu's lightsaber or whatever, which he got the purple blade, which that's the, was that the red and the red and the green? What color is purple? Like the red and the blue mixed together or something like that?
I think it's just a whole nother kind of crystal.
No. Seriously, it's supposed to be a red in the either red and the green or the red and the blue. I think it's red and blue mixed together, which makes purple. And then the point of that was Mace he taps into the light side and the dark side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he supposed to have like a Sith blade and a Jedi blade, and he got 2 crystals in it. You know, which is kind of dope. That's why his lightsaber was purple. So basically, what they were telling you is they was throwing those clues in there, but you know you have to pick up on it.
That's the excuse for why it's purple, anyways.
What's that now?
That's the excuse for why it's purple.
Why is it purple then?
Because Samuel L. Jackson wanted his to be purple.
Yeah, but it was a good workaround though when I think about it. So like, that's what I'm saying. I remember on the making of that, he was like, "Yeah, I want mine to be purple," and he's like, "No, I want a purple one. Fuck all that." He's like, "No, you only get red you only get green or blue." I said, "No, I want a purple one." I mean, not to mention his hilt is gold too. That's still dope. So. And I'm thinking like they came up with a good idea why it should be purple though. It makes sense. You know, he supposed to tap into the light and the dark side. Red and blue makes purple. Perfect. But let's talk more about that fan film, dude. Let's see. So I pull that mug up. So
Are you now?
Show a little bit of that. I'm gonna show some of the beginning of that, man. We can kind of break it down. So actually, shit, it's only like it's 16 minutes, but if you take away all the credits, it's like maybe like 10 minutes. So this right after Anakin. This kind of like right after episode 3. And as I was wondering too. When did Anakin just like throw away everything that tied him to being himself and turn into Darth Vader and just serve the Emperor? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This kind of closed that gap a little bit. Where it's saying that okay, he still was mad about shit and he still had ambitions to do stuff.
Denied.
Open fire!
I don't see how none of those shots.
Well, we know about how Stormtroopers shoot.
You said what?
Well, we know how Stormtroopers shoot when they're up against Jedi.
Now, you will answer for your treachery.
Are you like out of locals?
Yeah.
They working with a budget, right? Okay.
Hey, look, the Emperor's just chilling, man. He's just chilling. Maybe it's Sunday. Who knows?
See, I was thinking like this part. You got like, okay, I can't dodge every single one of them. So we just use the force to stop it, which is dope.
No escape.
Like, that was such a cold moment.
Yeah, that's badass right there. So the more you shoot, the more you killing yourself at that point.
You will suffer for your deceit. Answer for your failure to save her.
See, and I'm gonna say this answered a lot of questions for me too.
Your enemies.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
You an empire. Yet, like the Jedi, you have left me a mere shadow of what I was promised. You have taken everything.
Everything? Foolish boy. You grieve for the dead wife of an insolent Jedi. Your precious Padme's fate was your choice. Just as your fate is mine.
I'm gonna pause it right there.
Also, just on the writing, that's some sick shit right there. And like, that's exactly what Palpatine would say. Oh, I didn't kill your wife. You did.
But no, this is where I was thinking that his mind should have been like when right after this happened, right after Revenge of the Sith, I was like, okay, the only reason why you chose to join him because he promised you he gonna save your wife, you're gonna be this strong, you're gonna be a strong leader of the new empire, you know, all this stuff. And at the end of that film, at the end of the movie, he lost his wife, he's fucking got no arms and no legs, he burnt up, he's stuck in the suit. You know what I'm saying? I was looking like, you know, why would he just become the dude number 2 after this? You know, like I got to think he could thinking about suicide, or I want to kill this dude because he didn't give me nothing that he promised. You know what I'm saying? So I really like.
Real.
Say again.
That's real too, man. Like,
right. So I really like this movie for answering that question. What was his state of mind after Revenge of the Sith? After he got up and said, no. What was his state of mind, man? But yeah, I'm going to keep on playing it from there. And this part cracked me up. You think that was a dummy or was that a person? I bet he was going to play dead. He was going to play dead. I'm cool. They were fighting. Oh! Well, that Imperial Guard is triple roasted.
Yep.
Such a pity. How much grander and more.
Hey, but it's fine though. If they bring him back, he'll get the black voice too.
If you but have the temerity to embrace the path set before you.
You know, this is a nice little touch they got right here because he's breathing like he did on Return of the Jedi after his suit got damaged. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, even though you can't see his face, sometimes you can swear you see expressions.
Yeah. Like how? You know what? Like, hold up.
What's up? You want me to pause it? Or you saying?
Yeah, pause that real quick.
Answer
me this: How is old boy playing Vader in this, acting so much harder than like 80% of the cast of the new Star Wars movie?
With a mask on.
With a mask on.
I mean, that's because I think you, like we said, take away some money, and when you take away money, you got people that that care about it more, because people ain't there just for a paycheck, and that's when it's, you know, you get more passion.
Yeah.
Continue that going on.
I made this for you, so you'll remember me. It will bring you good fortune.
It's beautiful.
Hey, is he a better actor than Jake Lloyd?
I need this to remember you by. My caring for you will always remain.
See, you gotta think too. I'll let this play out. I got some thoughts right after this scene.
And that
is why you'll never defeat me.
Talk about a nightmare.
As long as
hey,
you
look, at least you didn't go nowhere with that, right?
forever shall you remain weaker than I. Always the servant, always the slave, yet Skywalker.
Anakin!
Hold on.
Lord Vader, you haven't heard?
So I'm gonna stop there right there before I go to the next scene. But you know why I really like that scene? some people's like, oh man, it's making me think about the prequels. The prequels exist. The prequels are canon, so you might as well just live with that. So I'm cool with that, and I'm thinking like this makes him real to me, because those old movies, Vader didn't. It seemed like he didn't care about shit, right? It seemed like he just was on his mission or whatever. But you gotta think, what put him like that? At some point, he was still like a human,
Right, and that's the big thing. Is like, because like I remember we've had a bunch of discussions, off camera about how you can't go from Hayden Christensen's Anakin to Vader. Like, there's no connection between these two characters.
This making him way more human, but this is way before even A New Hope, saying like in that 20 years, what changed him so much that made him just I'm emotionless, whatever now. I'm just all about, completing the mission now. I don't care about nothing no more. But right after he was human, you couldn't have him go from Anakin to that same Darth Vader we know. So this is a good bridge to to put those characters together. So I was like, yeah, okay. The fact that he still saw, because she just died, he still got those memories, it was one of the biggest failures ever. So, it's got to be on his mind. So I really like that they explored all that, which the movies would not go. All right, I'm going to move on.
My lord? Proceed.
Lord, this is about
demands your presence at once. Lord Vader? As he wishes.
That is a dope shot too. So that was him in his meditation chamber, which we never seen. We only get a little glimpse of him in the meditation chamber. Why he look like, what out here?
Leave us.
Like, which one of y'all gonna get roasted?
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are distressed, my friend.
I am fine, my master.
Are you now? Your anger radiates like a whirlwind, yet unfocused. No, not unfocused. Hidden. You are trying to hide your rage from me. Why?
Because he want to fucking kill you.
I see. Then what is your hesitation, Lord Vader? Give in to your anger. Strike me down.
I have no such wish, master.
Pathetic. A mighty Sith Lord crippled by melancholy and indecision. All due to the attachments of a Jedi.
There is no attachment. Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Did you? Yet Skywalker's powers dwarfed yours, did they not? No. Rise, Lord Vader. It is the way of the Sith to destroy all who stand in our way to power. To eliminate our rivals, is it not? Who stands in your way, Lord Vader? Who holds you back? Keeps you subjected and decrepit within that armor? Anyone? If so, only your hate will eradicate you. Use it.
Dude, just turn it on.
I cannot, my master.
That is why my disappointment with you grows by the second. Embrace the choices that have brought you here. Revel in them, or forever live in the shadow.
Hey, pause me right quick.
All right. What's up?
So, one of my homeboys was actually brought this up to me last night because he had just seen it. But this is straight up like the truest representation of their relationship that we've ever seen on screen.
Agreed. And I was always wondering, especially after Revenge of Sith, why don't he just take him out? This, right, like you said, this is a good representation of their relationship, showing that he keep egging him on. Go ahead, do it. Yeah, I thought so, little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, because also, like, as the master in this, his goal is to make sure that Vader gets to the point where he can honestly take him out.
Right, and he keep pushing him in that direction too. You know, which is the Sith way, right? This is, you know, the apprentice got to eventually take out the master. In that case, I wouldn't even have an apprentice, but whatever. But the apprentice got to eventually take out the master, and the master got to keep pushing the apprentice to that point. So, you know what I'm saying? And then also, Vader, that little dream he had is that, because he kind of could see the future a little bit, right? So it's kind of like that was more like a vision. If he would have tried to take, you know, if he would have tried to kill him, that's what it would have happened. You know what I'm saying?
And like also because like that's the real reason he's holding back is because he doesn't think he can win.
Right. And he thinking like, I'm just gonna buy my time. What's the point of attacking him now? Especially when you tell me to attack, you got something for my ass. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going out like that.
Right. So no, don't worry. You gonna get your ass dealt with, but on my terms. That's basically probably I'm thinking what Vader's thinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue so we get to the end of it. Right. But yeah, that was a good that was just a little good 2-minute conversation, which better than most of the prequels.
Yeah.
Now, I have a task for you, my young apprentice. There's a great disturbance in the Force. A powerful Jedi survives in the mid-rim. He must pay the price for his betrayal.
As you wish.
He hides on my home planet of Naboo. And of course, that of the late Queen Padme Amidala. It is no coincidence. He draws you there because he knows who you are, Lord Vader. The clones that report he wields an amethyst blade.
How is that possible?
Power. That's how. And you and I both know this particular Jedi wields a great deal of it.
I will finish what we started, Master.
Is this Mace Windu?
Will you? I wonder. Eliminate this Jedi. Pledge yourself to the dark side fully, Lord Vader. Relish in the gifts it bestows
like touching his shoulder.
Only then will you be able to cast off the chains that bind you and achieve a power as never before. Only then will you be able to destroy the rival before you.
Then I will not fail, Master.
So you think the fan film made this shot up on the computer?
I'm not sure because this looks legit.
My personal shuttle.
That looked a little legit.
I seem to be affected by a sudden tinge of nostalgia to visit my beloved Naboo.
Did he say he want to go?
Yeah.
So that looks like that's a great hyperspace sequence too. Man, what I wouldn't give to see something like this on the big screen.
Right.
Hang up, watch over there. Yes, sir. Welcome, Lord Vader. The Jedi has barricaded himself in the catacombs and has sealed off all
even
of
the clones good.
So we had to blow our way in. But now of all the troopers we've sent in, none have returned.
Lost troopers do not concern me, Commander. I want that Jedi. I will use the 501st.
As you wish, sir. Make way for the boys in blue. Right away, sir.
Okay.
Okay, was that purple or was that
It looked like the blaster shots were blue, but I thought I might saw like a little purple color coming out after the
blue?
blaster.
Like just at the very end there.
Yeah, very lightly though, but I thought I saw purple. But I mean, you know, they said what kind of blade it was or whatever. So like when dude looked it up, it was what's the name was. So I think that's what it was. But won't that be badass in the next episode?
I'm down for that fight all day.
Right. So this is the first episode. So they're gonna. I mean, if Lucasfilm or if Disney let them, they'll make a next episode.
If
the
Disney
next episode,
if Disney don't sue them into oblivion.
Well, I mean, it's a fan film, so that means they're not getting paid off of it, and they took like GoFundMe money to do it. Long as they don't make no money off of it, Disney. If Disney give them permission, they'll, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they basically, Disney gave them permission to do this, probably because they thought it was just going to be some little bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing
maybe what Disney
need
to do is hire these guys.
Yeah, I know. So that'll be dope though, man. That'll be real dope to see. Well, it ain't, I don't want to see Samuel Jackson because he's a little old now, but you know, a good actor with a little robotic hand doing the fight scenes, fighting at whoever they got playing the Vader. That'll be dope.
So cool, man.
So let me see. All right, but yeah, that's the Vader Shards of the Past fan film. Dope. It looked dope, man. Hopefully they got a part 2, episode 2 coming out. It depends on what Disney do as far as letting them keep on continue to do this. But if they got a little GoFundMe, I donate something to keep it going.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is one of those shut up and take my money moments.
Yeah, for sure. But tell you what, so I'm gonna wrap up the discussion on Vader fan film and a little. I guess that was a little breakdown for real. I got one more. I thought I put that mug on there. I got one more trailer I want you to check out, and I thought I brought that mug up. Yeah, I got it right here. So this trailer is called The Prodigy. It was a let's see here. It was a movie. It was I saw a trailer for it, and it looked like a kind of a psychological thriller almost, and it looked interesting. But the teaser was very vague, so I'm not sure what was going on. I'm pretty sure it's about a child that has a spirit in him or something like that. I'm not sure. So let's watch this trailer, and then we'll get a little something on there. Hold on, let me change this text on here. I worry about it, man. Anyway, so the Prodigy trailer reaction.
Did you really just say that? Nurturing genius.
So what, he talking?
He's our little prodigy.
Right out the womb.
Miles isn't wired like other kids.
His intelligence is off the charts. I don't have an exact score, but it'll be very high.
He's special.
Perfect.
Mommy, what's wrong with me?
Miles is having a very difficult time making friends.
Tell
me everything that you
okay.
I don't remember anything.
How did he even sneak that into school?
It's just a tool.
Specialist.
You can use it to fix things, or you can use it to fix people.
Miles is dangerous.
Call that the attitude.
I don't feel safe with him in the house.
Oh my God. He's so different now. I feel like I don't know him.
Oh, wow.
Mommy, will you always love me?
She looks scared.
No matter what I do.
What was that?
That look interesting.
Yeah.
I really like
that's,
that.
Ron, like, yeah, you don't need to be dealing with that kid. That's
he didn't do nothing wrong yet.
Yet. Nah, like I ain't babysitting no kid that fucking that creepy, man. Like,
dude, I'm looking like okay, the first trailer was very different from that. If you didn't see the first trailer, I did a reaction for that first trailer. I'm gonna tell you like this, in that first trailer, they made it look like it was like a demon possession kind of movie or something, or like a spirit or something. And this trailer made it look like a kid that's just off the chain, that's just too smart and a little evil, whatever, which I'm digging this one way better. But they sold me 2 separate movies. It's crazy. You got to see this first trailer, man. The teaser. Matter of fact, the teaser ain't even that long. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to get too long. It's only like about a minute. And I'm going to show you that first teaser. I'm going to show you, this was a different movie, dude.
All right.
Okay, so this is that first teaser right here, dude. Hold on. And I'm looking like the first teaser sold it so different. Let's see if I can pull this up. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the first teaser.
Watch the silver eye on top of the arm. Just watch. Every time it swings, let's pretend we're unraveling a piece of string, little by little. Let's pretend that piece of string is time, unraveling minute by minute, second by second, going backwards, time slipping away. Everything around you, this house, my voice, your mother, all these things are getting further away. We're going back through your life, back to when you started school, when you first learned to walk, when you were just a baby, back to the day you were born. Back to the time before this body. I'm no longer speaking to Miles. I'm speaking to the person who has taken residence inside his body. You came uninvited. Tell me if you can hear my voice.
Miles, what's wrong?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Come here, baby.
Oh, what the fuck?
Surprise, bitch. Okay.
Okay.
So you tell me,
that's how you do it.
Is that the same movie? Huh?
First off, that's how you do a jump scare.
A grown-ass man popped up. But look, you tell me, is that the same movie from that other trailer?
No.
Thank you.
Not.
I'm looking like, what the fuck are we doing? I like the second trailer way better because, I mean, well, both of the trailers are actually done well, but they sold 2 separate different kind of movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that second trailer made it look like it was just an out of control kid that's just way too smart and it's evil or whatever. The second trailer made it look like he was possessed by somebody. You know, I mean, this trailer right here made it look like he was possessed. So it went from psychological thriller to a ghost possession. Which one is it? You know, it's obviously the same movie. I'm seeing the same actors and some of the same scenes, but they sold 2 separate movies on 2 separate trailers. You know what I'm saying? Which one are we looking at here?
Like, because also after seeing the second trailer, I really hope that the possession wasn't their plot twist.
Yeah, I know. And then you gave it away if it was a possession thing. You gave it away in this trailer, where the dude's saying, you know, it's you know, you're not invited. I'm not talking to Miles. I'm talking to the person that's inhabiting his body, and you came uninvited. You know, so okay, now we're looking at a possession. You know, the other trailer didn't say nothing about a possession. It just was about a kid that was out of control or whatever, which I like a lot better. But both of those movies, I mean, the same movie, but both of these trailers are giving me 2 separate movies.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, which one is it? You know?
And also because I watch either one.
Right.
But I don't know what I'm in for now.
Exactly. Is this, you know, which one is the movie, you know? That's what I hate about these. I hate when they do trailers like that because they'll sell you something totally different. And then part of the problem also would be the studio kind of will course correct. They got the movie already done. It'd be too much money to make another movie. But trailers can sell you something totally different from what it is, you know? And it's like, I don't know which one they sold me. I mean, I don't know which one they trying to sell me. Excuse me, because I ain't bought that bought a ticket yet. But which one you think will be a better movie, though?
Just kids way too damn smart, you know.
Right. When he crushed that fly or whatever the fuck that was, I was like, oh, shit. Little dude off the chain.
Because, like, I'm looking at this like, okay, kid's clearly, you know, psychopathic, you know, he lacks empathy, you know, he's way too smart for his own good, and, you know, psychopaths are known for, like, just planning shit out meticulously. They're not all violent, but the ones that are, they do shit big.
Right, and when they do it, you know, they don't just do it on a whim. They plan that shit out, and they do, you know what I'm saying, do dangerous shit. Which, I mean, I'm down for that movie. Actually, you're right. That is kind of more of an interesting movie than that whole possession bit. You know, the possession stuff, that's okay, but they usually can't really get those right. A lot of times it's just jump scares, like what we saw in the trailer and all that, which is okay, it's fun, but for real, is it enough to give you a good movie? You know, because the thing about jump scares is once you see it coming, it's no longer effective. You know, you can't watch it twice and be like, oh, I saw this, I saw that. Okay, I know it's coming, so I'm not scared no more. So it's only effective one time.
Yep.
But yeah, it's coming out February 8th. I will check that out, man. It looks interesting. So I'm gonna wrap up, man. Took enough of your time, and I got some other stuff to do today. So appreciate anybody for checking us out and subscribe, trying to get the subscriptions up, and appreciate you for answering your phone.
Hey, best wake up call I've had in a while. So,
all right, yeah, and then we got to go to work later anyway. So, all right, well, I'll just see you at work, man. I'm gonna go ahead, sign off. And yeah, so appreciate anybody checking out the channel and subscribe, and we out of here. Peace.